What is up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Oh, my cursor's not blinking out. Pretty weird. But that's okay. Pretty happy with that bridge that I made yesterday. Pretty amazing, right? Alright, so welcome back, everybody. Everyone's doing well. So I wanted to work a little bit more on this little mini park that we started. But my day was pretty good. I got off just a tad early, so I decided to start the stream just a little early tonight. So, anyways. So I was thinking for this coaster that we could do like a small indoor section for the switch track. Maybe have some sort of sequenced event when you go inside. So this basically, this piece of track will be inside of some sort of stage or like a show building, and then like something cool will happen like at the end here that makes it look like it throws you backwards theming wise. So we did theme our trains up last time, in case you guys didn't see it. We did these are some custom themed trains. And we do have like this little turntable to flip it back to the direction we need it. Pretty happy with how these trains turned out. They look really cool. Pretty neat. How was work? It was pretty solid. Nothing crazy. I think it was pretty busy at Survivor City today. Pretty busy. It was. Pretty busy. So we're gonna go ahead and work, I think, a little bit more on this coaster. Now, will the train go into the station backwards? Because I know you can do that in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. You can, but it'll just reset facing forwards again once it hits the station. We did test that yesterday, and it did go back in, but then when the train got in there, it just reset to go back forwards again. I think it would be cool if you could like continue the track this direction. That way you can like send the train back maybe through a spike and then come back this way. Or have something going on over here. And then it switch behind it while it's doing whatever. And do kind of like a cool thing. So much coaster building before bed. You cuff. Oh gosh. SDC was jam-packed when I visited a couple weeks ago. Hour plus waits on almost everything. I believe it. It was probably during fall break. Yeah, it's very, very crowded during that time. Very long waits. I did not set this right, did I? I didn't, so I'm not going to. There we go. All right. Now we can get going. I'm thinking about continuing on with some of our rock work over here. We could try and use, let's try and use the scenery brush and see what happens. I haven't really messed a lot with the scenery brush. Like, I could literally just start doing that, but like, I was curious of what we could do, like, if we edit a brush or create our own brush. This one. Rocks. I kind of want to make my own. These are kind of the rocks we want. Do like larger rocks. We can get intensity up and kind of do something like that. That'd be cool. When I get the kind of that rock work going. Let's see, align to surface, avoid paths. We can choose to ignore other scenery. So we can do custom brushes as well. Let's just make the brush a little smaller, so I can have a little bit more precise with how I do this. But I do love the scenery brush. It's such a cool new feature to have. Like, in seconds you can just have like all this go around like this. This is so good. It's amazing. Needs more barrels and crates. We can definitely do that. We do have barrels and crates and barrels in this game. You have those. Gosh, the scenery brush makes life so easy. Place a little bit in here. And it just like automatically makes it random. Let's see what kind of trees we can do. Yeah, I was gonna mix in some trees too. I was gonna maybe do them separately. Maybe I should mix them in with the brush themselves. So scenery. Oh, that is what I wanted. Mediterranean small plants. Temperate park trees. Let's make our brush a little bit smaller. I don't know if it'll place it in the rocks. Doesn't look like it will. Let's see. Avoid paths. Scenery, avoid, ignore. There we go. So we got to put ignore on scenery. That way it will place on top. Around the rocks as well. Like I can place them inside the rocks. Nice. Yeah, you can make custom brushes as well. I'm going to be, I don't want to say lazy, but like I'm going to just use the ones right here because these ones are just fine that I'm using now. Might get some big bush or some bushes in there too. Man, this is like how much faster this is. Like, just gonna save us so much time using this brush. I hadn't used it that much yet, so I definitely want to use it a little bit more right now. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe because we're gonna have a lot of Planet Coaster 2 content coming, especially a lot coming before the game releases on Wednesday. Since again, also a big thank you again to Frontier. I can't thank them enough for allowing me to play the game just a little bit early and show off to you guys all this stuff before the game officially releases. So Probably would have taken hours. Definitely would have taken a good amount of time. That's for sure. Do we have, like, bushes? If not... forest trees. We might make our first custom brush here. Create new brush. So let's do... I'm just going to call this one bushes for now. And then you just add the objects that you want in here. So let's see. Let's go bushes. Add... I like that one. Yeah, we'll keep that one in there. Add that bush. I like that bush. What other bushes can we put in here? That one. We want that one though. I wonder how many objects you can actually add. Okay, I like that one. I have a good mixture of bushes here. I think you can have up to 5. Looks like maybe. Don't know if it'll allow you to put any more than that. Oh, I already had that in there. That's why that didn't. Of course I already had that. Oh, you can have more. Right. Yeah, you can. I don't know how many. I don't know what the limit is. Save as new. Oops. Didn't mean to... Can I get rid of that? I don't know. Anyways. Size. Alright, now we're going to add some bushes, scenery. I'm going to play around with this quite a bit, though. You can also change, like, the intensity on it as well. See, it won't place it, like, on top of the rocks, though. That's kind of what I was... Well, maybe it does a little bit. But, man, you can really size this up a lot. Do a lot here. Let's do rock small. Oh, we got through the day. We made $0.00. Sweet. We didn't make any money. It's because we haven't really opened anything yet. We made it through day 1. Man, look how much we've added just by adding some like foliage and around the area. Pretty epic. Sweet. Set to ignore scenery. Let me take a look. So when it says ignore, it means like, so if it's either ignore or avoid. Ignore means like I will clip inside. If I do avoid, it means it will not place anywhere near it. See, I won't place right here because there's already scenery there. So ignore just means like it will place it regardless, even though there's scenery already there. That's what that means. Oh, we could do align to surface. That will fix it. I just thought. So if we did that, if we do align to surface, it should go place it like on the rocks like that. Interesting. Cool. Definitely gotta play around with that more, but let's go ahead and make this little show building. I want to make a cool little show building for this switch track and makes like some cool effects, I think that'd be awesome. Why is it in portrait mode? That's because you're watching the vertical live stream. I'm streaming in both forms. We're in the vertical live stream right now. I've been trying to do both lately. There's 2 different streams at the same time. Let's see, do we have under rock? No, it's under brick maybe. I think what we'll do is wood. Like, we keep the concrete. Alright, one now, thanks. Yeah, there you go, sorry. Try not to be too confusing with that. I don't even know if that's doing it the correct way, but if you do like vertical, it'll show up in like YouTube Shorts and stuff, and it's a good way to like get new viewers and stuff, so that's why I've been doing both. I don't know if I'll keep doing that, but I just thought I would try it. Again, I don't even know if it is working like that in that way or not, but I hope so. Will Frontier Workshop have parks in Planet Coaster 2? Yes. Sure. Frontier Workshop is basically what we have with the Steam Workshop now. It's basically the same thing. We're going to take this, we're going to center it. So. And we could center it between the track here. It's probably the better idea. A bull animatronic. This here, that should be just enough space where I want that. So my idea here is to kind of create a really unique kind of, or a really cool like little show building. Yeah, there's a lot of hate going around, for the game right now. I think mostly because everyone's expectations were, oh, it has to be everything that Planet Coaster 1 had, with all the DLC, everything's got to be in the game on the base game of Planet Coaster 2. And I think that's the wrong expectation to have. I think the expectation that I have is what everyone should be doing, is you should be comparing this to Planet Coaster 1's base game. So what did we have in Planet Coaster 1 in the base game? Like, with no updates, like pre-updates, no DLC. And honestly, we got a lot of the stuff that was in the DLC of Planet Coaster 1 in Planet Coaster 2's base game. Like, not everything, but we did get a good amount. Are there features missing? Yes, but these features also weren't in the base game of Planet Coaster 1, so do I think they'll come? Absolutely. So I don't think it's fair to... I understand why people are upset, but at the same time, I think it's not fair to compare it to a game that's had years of updates. I like to kind of compare it to, like, say, The Sims. Like, when you have a new Sims game, you're not gonna have everything that the game with all the DLC had. You know, that's just not how it's gonna work. Fortunately, we do have fighting textures, but I have a way to get rid of those. Same method that I used to have. And I agree that all those things should be in the game. So, don't get me wrong, I think everything that everyone's saying is valid. Absolutely. Like, stuff that they're talking about, oh, this stuff should be in the game. It absolutely should. But I think they're acting like it's never going to be in the game. Coaster 1 wasn't as good as it was at launch. Oh yeah, it was not, you know, it took quite a few updates before it really was a full game, you know. Even just the base game and pre-release seems as good, if not better, than Planet Coaster 1 now. Yeah, but I will agree, there are a lot of stuff missing when it comes to features that Planet Coaster 1 had. So, like, I think everything that everyone's saying is valid, and we for sure need to let Frontier know, like, hey, we want to make sure we're still getting these features at some point, you know? For instance, one of the ones that did surprise me quite a bit that I feel like should have been in the game, 100%, was, like, custom media. It's interesting that we don't have custom media in the game. And that's something I fully expect that to come in at some point. I'd be very surprised if that didn't come in. Interesting fighting textures. Yeah, I think it'll come, but that's one that I felt like definitely should have been in the base game, but maybe it's just because we have this is an early release, and maybe it will potentially be in there at the launch day. Can't say for sure, but that is the one that I was kind of surprised with. Like, okay, that's kind of interesting how that's not in the game, you know. Everything else, I'm just like, interchangeable coaster trains, or like that you can change the coaster trains with other types. That came much later in Planet Coaster 1, and we didn't have that right away in Planet Coaster 1. And in the Planet Coaster 1, that's another one that I really hope we do get. What else is there? Just a few other things that, you know, and again, I agree with all of them. Not saying I don't. But I think we need to consider the fact that this is the game without any updates right away, you know? I need to figure out what I want to place right here. Alright, let's see what kind of animatronics we have that we can maybe animate with the trigger here or something. But I think all the stuff will come. We just need to have a little bit of patience. I know everyone's expectation is so high, so I get it. Not scalable, so I can't use anything like that. Of course, if I'm looking for animated pieces, then I'm not going to be able to scale them, so. Oh, I just need to find... I want to find something here, though, that maybe we can put... But don't worry. I'm just going to enjoy what we have right now. And I'm still going to... We still need to give Frontier that feedback of what we want to see in the game further on. Because trust me, they really have listened to everybody and like the requests and stuff. And I think the good outweigh the bad right now. I'm gonna put in some barrels. Bigger barrels. And some crates. Just kind of theme it up a little bit in here. What else do we got? Got a little Viking wagon. That'll work well. Rest assured, guys, like, I think we'll be in good shape. I think once we do get to that point, you know, where we get a lot of DLC and updates, I think Planet Coaster 2 is going to have a lot more updates and DLC in the end. Yeah, the multiplayer was a little disappointing. I'll admit that. I was hoping we could play together at the same time, but I'll take what I can get, you know. I'm sure there's a good reason, but when you see other games that implement it, you know, like Parkitect and heck, Open RCT 2 can even do it, it makes you feel like it is possible that they could have made it happen, but I think they really prioritized, like, and I really do think this, I think they prioritized the heck out of optimization here. They really wanted the game to run well, and that is definitely apparent. Like, I can definitely see that right now. Kind of just putting a lot of Viking stuff in here. A lot of Viking junk, if you want to call it that. I love being able to scale stuff now, though. A few more barrels over here. Stacked barrels. But like, to me, that I've seen people complain that there's a frame rate issue, and bro, I've had no issues with frame rate. Everything has been running beautifully. So much better than Planko 1. Like, I think it's been running phenomenal. So I don't know where the frame rate issue thing, where people are getting that, but I have not seen any issues. Like, I can't test out anything with like lower end GPUs because obviously I have a 3080 Ti, so but my 3080 Ti is cooking on this thing. Scalability of parts should be, you can make a larger building with 100 pieces instead of 1,000. Alright. I love just creating junk. Sometimes that's the best thing. Best for scenery. It's junk. Just put junk everywhere. It's looking pretty cool. It's like doing all these crates, barrels, and stuff like that. Just laying around everywhere. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think Planet Coaster 2 just had expectations that just I don't think any developer probably could have met. So there's a little bit of disappointment coming out in there. Again, rightfully so. Like I do think a lot of these things should be in the game, but I trust Frontier will get it in there at some point through updates and stuff. I think, again, they're just prioritizing the optimization of the game because, again, having a cap, they have a you can't get past, they aren't allowing more than 6,000 guests in a park either. A lot of people are uproaring about that, which honestly, like, do you even have is your PC can even handle over 6,000 guests in a park? Like, they're trying to keep it very well optimized. I think that's their goal. Just kind of, that's just kind of the feel that I'm getting. I think they're just trying to really push the optimization and just like keep it well optimized. I think that's the I truly do think that's their biggest goal right now. Let's see what we have. What can I put on this wall? I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to scroll around here and find something on this wall that will be good. Use that will could use the Viking rocks here, and then we could use like lighting. I think we're gonna use our little head here. Give him a good old scare. Change this to kind of a crimson red. Maybe we can make the eyes glow using some lights and trigger those lights. What is heat maps? So there's a lot of options for like heat maps. I haven't actually messed with the heat maps that much. They're mostly for management stuff, but you can like check a ton of different things, like your staff morale, staff pay, staff breaks, power. Like, it's just heat maps for everything, basically. Yeah, hopefully they adjust it. Like, if I want to break my game, just let me, you know. So I can understand that argument as well. And again, I understand everyone's criticisms and disappointments and stuff like that. Like, I understand it, I get it, and I fully agree with, again, a majority of the stuff people are saying. And I just think everyone's expectations were a little bit too high. But me, after playing the game for nearly 20 hours now, like I'm pushing 20 hours at this point, I'm getting more and more invested as I go. Like, now that I'm starting to familiarize myself with a lot of the pieces in game, Like, I am actually having a blast. Like, I'm loving how this coaster's turning out right now. And for those that are getting into playing a coaster and stuff, that have these big plans for your big dream parks and everything, it's great. However, you need to build and familiarize yourself with the new mechanics and stuff before you go out with your big project and stuff. I have a big project that I'm planning, but I want to make sure that I can get the most out of it before I go too far. Alright, so the idea here, hopefully this will be dark enough inside. Once we put a roof on here. Hopefully it'll be dark enough on the inside. So we can do some cool lighting and stuff. Once the train goes in there, gotta make sure we still have plenty of room for our switch track and such. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take off Viking theme for right now. I'm gonna go back to wood. Actually place in some pieces. Go to all. Use the moving doors. I was thinking about that a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. We'll just test out and see. Test some stuff. Do this for now. Once I get the roof on, we'll see how dark it is. Because the lighting in this game is so good. So much better than the first game. It's like not even close. My cats are going crazy. Hey! Be careful. What are you doing? But one of the biggest features in this game to me is the scaling, the new scaling feature. Gosh. It has made life so much better. Game, so. Like, the quality of life updates and features have been so nice. Experience with weather? I haven't had too much experience with it. Does it seem to impact the park the way in a real way, or is it just for looks? It does impact your guests, and it does seem to impact it somewhat, from what I've observed. I've had it rain quite a bit, but again, I'm also in Sandbox right now too, so I'm sure it's more of a factor in like the management side of things. So when you're in Sandbox, it doesn't have as much of effect. But maybe some swords on that blank spot above the entrance. I mean right here. Need to decorate a little bit more up here. We do have like these moving gates. Yeah, these are animated. That'd be kind of cool. I do think it would be awesome if we could Um, I want to keep it realistic, so I don't want it to clip through the track pieces at all. Make sure it's high enough. Even if we don't use that, I think it would be cool if we leave it open as well. What's up, Morris? Super excited. Feels like each day this is going so slow. Man, the wait has been awful. Again, I'm very grateful for Frontier allowing me to share with this footage with you guys early. So grateful. And I appreciate them very much. Alright, let's see if we can add some lighting here to this guy's eyes. Let's see. Well, definitely want to trigger it. Get rid of the... don't want it to be wood here. We need to look at our lighting in general and see what our options are. Maybe we can point this up this way, maybe? Change the color. That crimson red. I'm gonna have them poke out a little bit so we can, they're easy to select. And they're still a little bit hard to select. Oh, I got it that time. Alright, so I'm just gonna push our guy back a little bit just so I can select these for the triggers, because we're gonna trigger them, so make sure they're easy to connect or be able to select, and then we'll push that back once we get there. Man, my rotation is not really work. Trust me, if I could, I would allow you guys to play early as well, but... Unfortunately... Gosh dang it, my scroll wheel is not working, and I can't change it. And that's another thing, controls. If I want to change some of the controls, like mouse controls here, it won't let me change the mouse controls. Camera tilt and rotate, I need to change that because my scroll wheel button has been acting up on this mouse and it has not been working very well. So I wish I could change that to something else, but it won't let me. But you can change everything else right now, which kind of sucks that you can't change the mouse controls. I could change those in Planet Coaster 1, so I hope that's something that gets changed. Maybe even by launch, I don't know. Like, it's not working at all. Which is not good for me, because I don't know if I can... I can't rotate the camera at all right now. Because of that, so... It literally just quit on me right now. I might have to switch mouses. And use one of my cheap mouses just because I cannot use. Let me unplug it and plug it back in and see if it helps. Nope. Still nothing. Maybe I just need, it's time to get a new mouse. Because I wear that out so much. Game. Yeah, it's not working at all. wonder if I could key one of my buttons as the mouse wheel. Hold on, let me see if I can do that. I'm gonna open up something real quick to see if I can change one of my buttons to the scroll wheel button, because I do have some like extra buttons I can use that I might be able to use to change that too. You guys won't be able to see this, but all right. Actions, performance, surface. There should be a thing where I can change my stuff here. Click middle click. I bind this. Sorry, I have like different issues I gotta figure out here. Cause I have like the extra pieces here. Up, DPI down. Can I make this button start settings? I don't know if I'm in the right thing. Actions, lighting effect, hardware actions. I don't know. Might be bug. It's not a bug, it's my mouse. It's been like this. I'm seeing if I can basically use another button to use it as the scroll button. Is what I'm trying to do. Middle click. Like, can I change this button to do something else? I don't know. Save to library, click to action. I don't know how this works. Because I should be able to calibrate my pieces. Do any coaster trains have textures like the flat rides do? I don't believe so. I think that's just on the coaster train, or just on the coaster trains, or just on exclusive to the flat rides. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, what I've been trying to do is like keybind one of my buttons to be the middle button, but I'm not sure if that's possible. Like, can I bind one of my buttons to be the middle button? That'd be hardware actions. Okay, so if I use, say if I want to use this button, DPI up, action on press, toggle. Record settings. I don't want to record. Function keys. No, we want enhanced keypad. Mouse button. Middle. Would that do it? Middle button. Okay. I don't know. I guess that's not doing anything. I don't know how to work this. Or how this works. Maybe hardware actions or actions. This is not helping me. So I can't rotate. That's the problem. I literally can't rotate my mouse. Because my middle mouse button's not working. Alright, anyways, let's just try and do this. Okay, we're gonna do find our triggers, create trigger sequence. Place new trigger. We're going to go to it does make you go like this. Could say you're locked in. Yeah, I'm literally stuck at the rotation I'm at right now. I can't change it. Okay, so I'm gonna start this when we go in. Now we have this. It's new. We're gonna add objects. Add the lights. What is going on? Can I not trigger the lights? Hold on here. Selection. Add to selection. They're not highlighted like I can even use them. Hold on. Let's go here. Add a building. Maybe it's because they're part of the building. Maybe. Let's go ahead and split them from the building. So now they are no longer a part of the building. And I do want to try and split these. Alright, now there should be individual pieces. Surely you can trigger those. Right? There's no option for those. There's literally no option for the lights. What? Ain't no way. We can't trigger those lights? That's weird. Hold on. What about this one? Can I trigger that one? We're going to try. Add objects. Again, not an option. Can we not trigger lights? Surely we can trigger lights. Unless there's just these ones that we can't. Like, we've got, like, what if I select these ones? Can you actually scale these ones? You can't. Okay. Maybe it's because they're scalable. The scalable ones you can't. Ah, I see. Like these ones I can. I can trigger that one. But like anything that's rescalable, you cannot. That's how I'm looking at this. Which honestly doesn't make much sense. I feel like you should still be able to trigger them. Otherwise, the only way to trigger these, because you can't resize these ones. You need the control panel. Yeah, let's take a look at the sequencer. Maybe if we place down a sequencer. I don't think that would make a difference, but you know what? We're gonna try it. I think it's just because these are scalable. Trying to use rescalable, but let's see. Trigger sequence, add objects, because it's gonna be the same thing. Yeah, see, we're not gonna be able to do that either. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. It literally, like, you have to do something that, see what if I click on these, click on this, see where it says activation settings, you have to have something that can do those, and the other ones don't have activation settings, so only lights. Filter triggerable objects? That is a good question. I'm not sure. I want to say no, we can't. Content packs. Main game. Property. Oh yeah, we can. Here we go. Triggerable. So we can filter it. So let's go to lights. Why does it say no? Like no item under lights. I mean, there are. Showing them. Interesting, though, that we can't use. I feel like those should be triggerable. It's not showing me everything, though. Illuminated. FX emitter. Editable text. Billboard. Triggerable. See, I'm not sure about that one because there is something that's triggerable in there and it wasn't showing up. These ones are triggerable, but they weren't showing up under that category. So, slide fix, default, can you smooth them, or the POV is not good? I mean, the POV is, or the physics in the slides are awful, so. If you buy Deluxe Edition, do you get any future DLCs? Just the ones that it comes with. The Vintage Funfair Ride Pack is what you get. These are not triggerable. I hope that changes, because means I can't trigger lights on and off. I mean, you can do these ones, but that's it. I still can't rotate my screen. Because my freaking mouse button's not working. I mean, I guess I could use those, but I really would prefer to use something else. We could just have his eyes glowing the whole time. But I feel like it would be more effective if his eyes glowed. I guess we'll just keep... Here's what we'll do. We're going to do glowing eyes. I feel like this isn't everything. Where'd all the other lights go? Like, what? Do I have filters on? No, I don't. What happened to all the lights? Am I tripping? Oh, I guess I was just on like a different thing. We're also gonna, since we're not gonna be able to do that, we're gonna go ahead and push this feller out. So many buttons to get out of that. Literally trying to select this. There we go. I can't. I need to be able to rotate my thing, and I can't. This is a problem. I'm gonna have to grab another mouse or something, because do you know how I can't change it. Anything else except for the mouse ones. So I either need to change my mouse, or because I can't rotate my screen because I can't get it to work. I could try and plug in a controller. It does have controller support, but failure in the game, can you play with a friend, or can you work on the park? You can't work at the same time, but you can share parks together. Alright, we're gonna try this. I don't know how well it's gonna work. Music stopped. Oh, look at that. I'm totally a console player now. My music disappeared. What happened to all the music? Did it change the music to go through the controller? Why would it do that? It does. Like, when I have my controller plugged in, it goes through the controller. That's so stupid. Why would it do that? Or what if I used an Xbox controller instead of a PlayStation controller? There, that worked. Now I can use that to rotate, I guess. As weird as that is. Alright, we're gonna give him some lovely eyes, and of course I always click the wrong thing, and now... Oh my gosh. I hate that new advanced move tool piece. I hate it. This little box, I'm never gonna use it, and it always gets in my way. It kind of looks like he just has glasses, but you know what? It's fine. Is it weird that I'm using a combination of a controller and mouse now? Huh? Alright, let's add ambience. That is smoke. Smoke bursts. Mist. That's snow. Mist huge. That is falling leaves. Have like maybe we do a fire effect. We do have explosions. I don't know why confetti's in pyrotechnics, but it is. And glitter. Laser. Sparks. Kaboom. That's what I was looking for, is the bullet, like the steam. Large, medium. Small will be just fine. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back to our lights, and we're gonna actually use these ones. We're gonna trigger these to like add that red lighting effect. Can you attach effects to coasters? You can actually. Yeah, I have done it. Alright. Now let's go ahead and get the sequence of events ready to go. Do edit. And we're going to add objects. So we will now add our lights. Add this. 3, confirm selection. So, we need to keep an eye on this because our spotlights, we're going to have to figure out exactly when we want this to start. Yeah, I think we'll get swing launches if we ever get like the mock multi-launch, or not the mock, I always say that, Intamin Blitz, the next new gen Intamin Blitz. I think that's something we would get. We're gonna go ahead and add doors as well. Gates open. Have it open. I'm gonna copy it. Except for when they go out, we're gonna have closed door. So we're gonna have to figure out the timing of all this. Where's the next train? There's one right there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start it a little bit sooner. Edit this. Gates will open. And we need to take these and push them about where the door started to close at, I'd say. And then push the doors further back. You go further. A little further. We have another train rolling out here. See how that looks. Over 100 viewers. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. I need to start the trigger a little bit sooner. So track goes behind them. Alright, everything's pretty good. The thing I would change is maybe have this a little bit further down. But if we do that, we are going to have to push these a little bit longer by like a second or so. That play a little longer too. How do they not allow it on the multiverse coaster? I don't know, we'll see. I think we just need to keep letting Frontier know what we want. And I think they will... I think it will come. We just need to keep voicing everything. Alright, let's go ahead and enclose this and see how dark it is. Oh yeah, it's getting dark in there. You can see it. Alright, let's go ahead and split object for building. Mostly so I can get rid of that fight. Use my controller to go in here and see. Look how dark it is in there, nice. Let's wait for the next train to get in here, actually. Coming around soon. That Fire Chaser Express. Pretty much just Viking style. Alright, see the next one coming around. It's still pretty dark in here. Oh, the headlights actually kind of illustrate it pretty well too. And then the red, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, so I want to decorate the outside of this building a lot more. We're going to give it a proper roof. More of the Viking theme roof. Going in here. This will work. It kind of does, but not really. Not really. it work, we're gonna have to like, we'd have to do like something like that, and then like put something on top of that even. Well, I think what we could do is like maybe. I don't know, man. Yep. No, you cannot put any spikes on the end. I know, it kind of sucks. Can't do any, like, swing launches or anything like that, unfortunately. At least not yet, so. But hey, we have a form of a switch track right now, so I'm not complaining too much. But I hope it's something they consider later on, for sure. Hopefully so. We gotta voice our opinion out there and let Frontier know, like, hey, can we get this, can we get swing launches? I feel like we should have swing launches. It'd make it so much better. I love that we got these pieces so I can literally just go in here and fill that in. That's nice to have. I'm literally using a controller to rotate around since I can't rotate. I have to use a controller right now. Did that just... that away? I'm not used to using a controller in this game. No, it did. It's still there. It was just copying it for some reason. There are no fireworks. I did check yesterday already. Someone asked the same thing, and no, unfortunately, no fireworks yet. Even though when you go to special effects, it literally has this fireworks icon. I think it will come later on, though. So, we just gotta keep letting Frontier know that we want these things. Keep on, we're gonna keep on them. Fireworks are kind of lame in Planet Coaster 1. How so? Just out of curiosity. What made them lame? Let's see, what are the actual Viking themed windows do we have? Okay, so these were Viking themed. Let's use bigger ones of these, maybe. We have Viking themed awnings. These into place. A little bit bigger. And just having that scaling makes so much difference. So much difference. What is with people saying it's lagging? There's no lag. I've had no lag in this game. Where are people getting the idea that it lags a lot? It's not lagging at all. This game is butter smooth. Everything has been butter smooth for me playing it. I have no frame rate issues right now. We have maintenance tracks? No. There are no transfer tracks in the game. I understand why people want them, but I don't think we need them that much. Unless it was like for a management thing. If we got them for like management, like that would make sense. My first impressions are mostly positive. There's a lot of people that have not been so positive, but I think mine are very positive. I'm super happy. And yes, are there things missing from Planet Coaster 1? Yes, there are. So keep that in mind, but this is basic. When I compare it from base game Planet Coaster 2 to base game Planet Coaster 1, you have to compare it to the base game. You can't compare it to all the updates that Planet Coaster 1's already had. Okay, let's be honest. Shouldn't, anyways. I wish I could get this to work with my mouse. Is there a set timer on how long the train is held on the switch track, or is it adjustable? I don't think it is adjustable, but let me double check on that. I don't think so. Let's go ahead and click on it here. Initial delay. Yes, it looks like you can. Lock section mode. I'd imagine it's the initial delay. Could be wrong on that. So there, you might be able to adjust the time slightly. I'm not sure. Go up to 10 seconds, so by default at 1. I'm gonna keep it there because it's fine where it's at, but so I think it's, again, I agree with everyone that have been complaining that stuff is missing. I agree with that. However, again, this is base game, and we're gonna be getting who knows how many updates throughout the years, so this isn't like the final state of the game. Planet Coaster 1 has years of, literally years of updates and DLC on it, so if that makes sense. So it will come, though. It will come. I have faith in Frontier. We just need to let them hear our voices. We have to be vocal. We can't do swing launches because you cannot continue the track over here on the end. Like, you can't add on to it. There's no adding on to the track or anything. But man, being able to add scenery to the coaster trains, I'm already loving it. This is like the first full-on themed train that I made with using scenery pieces on it. Alright, let's get a... Why don't we get a POV of this? Oh, that one was a little bit of a spoiler. Let's start from this one. But thank you guys so much for being here. We're at 100 viewers right now. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like Planet Coaster 2 and anything Planet Coaster really. Because we're going to be doing a lot of Planet Coaster 2 content. Like, you can believe that. There might be a clearance issue on that, I just noticed. Red lights, and boom. I might have to fix that clearance. Can't put your hands up on that section. I think we'll get the custom music and videos and stuff. I don't think custom textures will be a thing, but the custom media was one that kind of surprised me a little bit, that it's not there, but I think I believe those are going to be in there at some point. It's fine. Yeah, it's totally fine. How did I not notice how close that was, though? Yeah, a little bit of a headshot. Just a little bit. A little bit of a head chop in there. For some reason, I think these walls are actually, yeah, wood. It's kind of funny. Pause that where the gates are opening. And I wish I could rotate with my mouse right now, but I can't. Alright, can I select these, please? You're gonna make me go inside, aren't you? So glad that we got better realistic lighting. See if I can use my controller skills. Place that in there. There we go. That's better. Still kind of not perfect, but, you know, at least they're not getting their heads chopped off. Is a theme maker's right get plus tool for new rides? Are they using new game engine? I mean, they're using their current Cobra engine. Yeah, I don't know if we'll get Theme Maker's Toolkit. I'm not sure. Planet Zoo never had Theme Maker's Toolkit or anything like that. That is something I really liked about Planet Coaster 1, but the reason why I feel like it's a possibility it might not come to Planet Coaster 2 is because they're really trying to do a lot with optimization right now. Really focusing on the optimization, and I feel like that was one area that wasn't great for optimization, was the Theme Maker's Toolkit. It really did slow down the game quite a bit. Drop tracks cannot be used on wood coasters, no. The only thing they can be used on is the multiverse coasters. As of right now. So, like, could we see these things added? We'll have to wait and see. I mean, in all honesty, I mean, if we have good enough mods, I feel like the modding community could probably put some mods together to make it happen. Alright, we've been theming up. We probably should finally do a station for this coaster, though. What's up, Poa? How's it going? Sorry, you were on the vertical live stream for a moment. But I think I am going to go grab... I have another mouse I can use real quick. Might go grab that. Because I don't think I can do this hybrid of using the controller and mouse back and forth. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. Can't thank you guys enough again for being a part of the stream. Having over 100 viewers in these live streams is absolutely awesome. I appreciate you guys for being here. So if you do like Planet Coaster 2 content, guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button and check out some of my other content, because we're doing a lot of Planet Coaster 2 content. A lot. And again, leading up to the launch and everything. So if you want to see a lot of Planet Coaster 2 footage before launch, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because we're going to be doing a lot. You actually just missed me working with some of the triggered items, because we did a triggered item on the switch track there. I feel like I should probably do something for this turntable, but I'm not sure yet, like, if I should do anything with that, but because we got that little turntable for the train right there, which is pretty cool. This I do like how this coaster turned out. It's pretty cool. But give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. In the meantime, let's go ahead and go into first-person view so you guys can get a good shot here. Look at that. That's beautiful. Nice, beautiful shot here. What's the play button? Is it not P? It used to be P. I thought it was P. Am I wrong? Actually, I want to look now, because view controls. Well, I'm not on that. Mouse controls. Alright, menu navigation. Where is it? General shortcuts. Maybe, no. Not there. Simulation speed, no. Camera. Visitor camera mode. Interact, toggle walk. You can actually jump and stuff. We want... I thought it would be like menu navigation, right? No? Maybe? Multi-select. Camera. Building slash edit mode, object, right, up, down, previous tab. What do we? I'm still like mad that you can't change this. Why can't I change my mouse controls? Or like, I could change it in Planet Coaster 1. Demolish, multi-select, building. Where the heck is it? Change simulation speed. Oh, it's spacebar now. Huh. Yep, they did change that. Alright. It's spacebar. That's what I was looking for the whole time. Because I could push play. That's all I wanted. It's just spacebar. That way you guys get a pretty view. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh, sorry. Unplug that. Hold on. Please don't turn on my Xbox. Hey, alright. Got my laptop mouse plugged in now. And yay, it works. It's just a really small mouse. Anyways, sorry about that. Get used to this mouse for a minute. In a minute. Alright, so why don't we start on a little bit of this coaster station. Base is going to be like so. Actually, this made it to where the exit's on this side, right? Should probably make sure. Place entrance. We haven't placed any anything yet. Okay, so exit. Okay. Let's go back to editing this. Beautiful. 6:30 in the morning. Well, good morning to you. It's a beautiful morning. For me, it is 12:30. So it's just barely after midnight for me. Like I had to work today, so wasn't able to stream during the day. I'm getting every chance I can to play, so even if it's late. Gotta do it. Thatcher. This is only flat, right? So we gonna have like a concrete. Not sure. Oh gosh, I just hitting stuff that I'm not really into. Gosh, the grid height though is like ridiculous. I'm gonna go ahead and split this from the building. And of course I do it again. I always hit the wrong thing. Place this here. Do you want to edit it? Darn, fighting textures. Hard to here I can. Me clicking to get out of one building sometimes. One main annoyance with the AI or the UI right there. I know they can't reach. Scenery. I typically don't like, usually have my stations completely enclosed, but this time will. At the moment, it looks a little boxy, but change that. Yeah, you can change it. I actually changed my defeat. I'm on America. America. Here. Hole is actually based on. Are they ball knobbers? Parents ball knobbers. They steal red Flanders pants. So they burnt down a town. Is that what you're saying? Alright. I want to get some like posts. Scaling tool is so powerful. Powerful tool. see what we want to do here. We need some barrels. Regular barrels, some covered barrels, some crates, some covered crates. Have it all. Scenery. Get all that scenery in there. You actually put these on the platforms? It's so random. Real picnic bench. Huh. Still don't. Alright, we're gonna set it back. In Viking. That up a little bit. We see how the scenery and pathing has changed. Man, this pathing is a dream. There's a lot to it, but it's alright. Like, once you figure it out a little bit, it's like, this is amazing, you know? Once you, like, completely figure it out after messing with it. It is a little overwhelming at first with all the options you have for it, but it is incredible. Where do the swords and stuff go? I was gonna place some of those on the wall too, but I can't find them now. Where did you go? Trying to get all my stuff inside the building before we put the roof on. Otherwise it, like... We'll use those. Those are actually signs. Can you add text to that? You can. I'm just gonna leave them as is though. Have you messed with the water parks much yet? I did mess with a lot of them, or quite a bit of, yes. I haven't yet in the stream yet, but Lots of good stuff. Yeah, once I get more familiar with all the pieces and items in the game, I feel like things are it's gonna be like, yeah, it's all coming together. Let's go here. Easier to find all these pieces that I'm looking for here. Main support beam. Looking for kind of the wooden beams. If I can find any. There they are. Swiftly change colors here. Alright, let's figure out what roofing here. Planko can't become mobile. No. How would it be? I mean, if they did, they would have to like do some really different stuff. It would have to be like a completely different version of the game, like not even the same game. Let's maybe do like a shape like that. How many times you have to click stuff just to get out of that? Why is it so hard? Click a simple wooden beam. There we go. I want to multi-select though. Where's the multi-select button? Ooh, Nope, it's just gonna be easier to do this, and then edit this building, and then find it again. Oh my gosh. Oh my stars. And once again, I'm on. Again. want that. Here? That's not what we want. Yeah, I wish it would same color. Did I click the round ones? How did this... No. Just no. Just no. Can I do anything right here? Anyways. We're gonna be live like every day. Thanks to Fawn. I've been trying to remind them already myself, but yes. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be live doing lots of Planet Coaster 2. You don't want to miss it. Don't miss out. Because we gonna build. I'm buying this game until they fix the water slide physics. I mean, that's you. It doesn't matter to me as much. I understand why it matters to some people, but that's not, to me, that's too small of a reason not to buy it. Me personally, I'm not a big water park guy, so I don't think that would make me not buy it though. Personally, like just me personally, like I couldn't warrant that. Like I would there's too many good things in the game. There's too many good things. You go to build Outlaw Run in this? Or can you can't transfer anything over because it's not the same game. This was built from the ground up, and since they've made a lot of changes to a lot of stuff, not everything's the same. You can't just port stuff over because it's not the same. So no, you can't just it's not possible. I wish it were, but it's just not something that's possible. They built this game from the ground up because of a lot of the mechanics and new mechanics that they're doing and stuff. And it wasn't really something that they could do. Unfortunately. Gosh. Camera, what are we doing? Always time consuming to do it, this stuff, but once you get it, we can just copy everything over, you know. once we do get there. Video ideas? I mean, I don't know if I got any, like, immediate ideas right now, but I wanted to do, like, something with the dark stuff with some dark rides would be awesome. Showcase of maybe how we can build dark rides in the game. Just before I place that down. Put one more. Maybe. Enhancements of the water slides, people notify the developers. Yeah, we just gotta keep letting the developers know. I'm sure they will respond in some way, shape, or form. I did touch the career mode a little bit yesterday. Right now I'm trying to just like it. Otherwise it won't work. Of course I missed a piece. Happens every time. I knew I was gonna miss one. Get this time? Yeah, I did. Before we put those in, we're gonna put the roof in. All the way in like that. Make sure we have all of it selected. And start. Slap these in. Stop talking about it, but the lighting in this game miles ahead from the last one. That cover on. Look how dark it is in here now. This is so cool. So good. I think that's good enough. Let's go to our wall sets. Grid height being so low throws me off every time. It's too much. Steep one. You like Planet Coaster 2? Absolutely, I do. I'm loving it. I'm really excited to see what the community dreams up with this game. I'm sure we're gonna be doing some crazy stuff. Ah, you'll be at school. No. It's hard to believe they didn't make glass pieces. Didn't have them in the base game of Planet Coaster 1. Just saying. Just wait, guys. It will come. It will come. I have to work from 8 to 6 p.m. on release day. Sure I do. I totally do. Very funny. Huh. My light so I can see what's going on in here. Mainly wanted to see what that was gonna look like. Sit on my keyboard. Do I think... Here's the thing. Do I think they're right? Yes. I agree with everything that they've been complaining about. However, this is the base game. And they're comparing the base game with a full complete they're comparing this base game with Planet Coaster 1 with all its DLCs and updates. The way we should be comparing it, in my opinion, is you should be comparing this base game to Planet Coaster 1's base game. If you do that before Planet Coaster 1 had any updates, like, it's night and day. It's not even close. You know what I mean? This is an incredible foundation that we have right now. Everything that everyone's complaining about, we're gonna get probably 99% of that. The things that they want in the game. In the end. I 100% still, like, I agree with everything that, the stuff that should be in the game, yeah. But I think it was unrealistic to expect it, at least everything. I think everyone was expecting Planet Coaster 1 with all the DLC, all the updates, to be in the base game of Planet Coaster 2. And to me, that's just a little bit unrealistic of expectations. I mean, look at, like, games like The Sims. Like, you have to wait for all those DLCs to come out and stuff, and updates, before you get the same, like, level of games. So, we're gonna get updates. We're gonna get stuff that will get us all the things that we want. We just got to be a little patient. Now that's hard for some people, but me included. Right there with you. I like to use the combination of the line builder and the stamp tool. I think they works quite nicely. Thinking about it now. Do that, we can technically still get our square edges here. Okay, let's customize our style here. That. out what railings I want here. Interesting. Very generic. We have these ones. Which I might go with. Something that is cool. You kind of decide if you have railings on one side or the other by doing it this way. Like that. One thing I do wish is, for some reason, we don't have the option to turn off curbs at all on the paths. Need to get rid of that. That's probably not good. Why does the game look so beautiful? It does. Visuals are amazing. Turn off supports. Or not working. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. That worked. Yes, I know they can't reach it yet. You're watching the vertical live stream, that's why. Coaster? Cinema. I'd get all these. I need to figure out the name of that piece, because I want to use it for everything. Stone, that's probably what I need to type is stone. Surprised I got this many results. Like, tell me how barnacles are stone. Like, what? one's pretty cool. There's, I don't think this is the exact one, but I do like this one a lot. Being able to scale it is like, this is a dream. It's just a dream. An amazing dream. Make a water slide. I do want to do like a water park section. And here's somewhere. So there is some water slides, but been working quite a bit on this coaster for quite some time. Dun, dun. You think I should pre-order it the day before? Up to you. I mean, I'm gonna recommend it, but that way you get the pre-order bonuses, the rides. Yeah, I would just, over the next few days, definitely like watch a lot of content, because since us content creators are putting out a lot of content, can you cats like knock stuff off? You talking back to me? definitely check out a lot of the content. Like, I mean, like what you're doing right now is watching content on the game, you know, so. Did you play the first game? Just out of curiosity. Someone like me, like, I absolutely think it would be worth it, but oh, you're playing it right now. Yes, I was talking to the cats. Being ornery. Like jumping up on everything. They want all the attention. You're 9 years old and you're about to buy this? I mean, go for it. Like, it doesn't matter how old you are. Attach scenery to the trains. Make it like a ghost train trailer thing. I mean, you can. What do you mean you wish? You can. I themed this train on this already. This is not what the train looks like normally. At all. I themed the train up. I added all this. Is it only on one side? Did I not? What? Fine. Yes, you can attach scenery pieces to the trains. 10 months? I have parks that I've been working on years and still haven't finished. Oh, well you just said trains as in... Yeah, you can't do it on transport rides, unfortunately. I haven't, like, tried every single one. Say, like, the log flume. Look here. There's no option to attach. What about, like, the water coaster? Because it's basically a log flume. So, like, if you did the antique water coaster, which is basically, again, a log flume, we do it here, you can. So, like, that could be a workaround if you're... See, if you can do it here, you should be able to do it on, like, log flumes. You know what I mean? So this game goes on sale, trying to see... It's already on sale, so you can pre-order if you'd like to. There are pre-order bonuses for a few rides for pre-ordering. Oh, you mean sale as in, like, a price cut? Oh, I have no clue. It'll probably be a while, because it's not even released yet. Release time on the 6th. They posted on their socials. It depends on where you are in the world. So, like, for me, it would be 10 a.m. Central. Yeah, so, like, if you want to do, like, if you want to attach scenery to a log flume, you can do it on the antique water coaster. And just do the, I mean, I don't know, like, I don't think they have a regular lift hill. You would have to use this kind of lift hill, which is kind of interesting. You know, kind of weird. It's an interesting coaster type, for sure, but p.m. maybe. Again, if you go on their socials, they did post the exact times for all the areas. In case you're wondering. I don't know the exact times off the top of my head, but I think it was like, for me it'd be 10 a.m. because I'm in Central. Thank you guys so much again for being here. Appreciate all of you. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you haven't, what are you doing? If you like Planet Coaster and Planet Coaster 2 content, then you might as well hit it, because we're going to be doing a lot of this kind of content. So you won't want to miss for when I do my first big Planet Coaster project. I'm gonna do that once I feel like I'm ready. Then we'll do that one. Felt like I needed to put a tree there. How late is it? I'm glad I don't have to get up super early. How long have I been live? Almost 3 hours now. Nice. Let's go. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much for being here. I don't know if any of you guys saw my one tutorial on how to make exit-only pools. Apparently, I haven't tested it out myself. I should have probably done further testing, but apparently the pool opens itself a ton after time, so hopefully that wasn't already debunked. I feel kind of dumb if it is. Maybe by launch they'll have that fixed. Alright, feeling kind of good. Let's just, I know it's not the most exciting content, but let's get a little bit of the parking lot going again. A little bit. This, select those ones. That's not right. Do it that way. I keep doing Planet Coaster 1 controls. They don't seem to be the same. Not completely. What did I do there? What happened? At this point, it's just gonna be easier. I don't care. We're just gonna do it this way. Yeah, basically, it's gonna release at the same time for everybody. So, just depends on your time zone. But I wanted to do a little bit of parking lot here. I'm not like doing anything major, like when it comes to this parking lot or anything. Like I don't wanna, but I do wanna like a little bit, because I'm getting my skills up for when I do some of my real projects. This is just kind of building up to it right now. Why is it not midnight? Because I feel like doing it at the same time makes sense instead of regionally. I feel like regionally, I think they just kind of want to just release it at the same time so everyone has access to it right away. That way you don't have to wait a few hours after, a specific area, So I think it makes sense. And I think most of their releases always releases early in the day. Not they've never Frontier's not really known for doing like midnight releases. Yeah, I think same time is a little bit more fair for everybody, but that's how it be. That's how it be sometimes. Okay, we do need to do. We even looked at doing a queue line yet. Too bad we don't have like a stamp builder. What is the classic? I haven't even used classic paths yet. Angle square. Hold on. Say square. Action. Merge. Wish we had more options. I don't like the rounded. I want the option to have, even if they literally had an option where you could change it to square corners, that would be fine. But unfortunately, we don't have that option. Rotators on the lifter. What? You're gonna have to clarify that request, because stack the rotators in the mover. Oh, are you talking about like the animated pieces? Scenery? Like, wherever they're at. Like, can you put them on top of each other? Basically, is what you're asking. I gotta remember where they're at. Facilities. Animatronics. Turtles. Cool. I gotta start memorizing where all this stuff is, though. Animatronics. Interactive, that's what it was. So we got like these, because you can attach scenery to them. Basically, the question is, can we attach like these on top of other ones? Like, and it looks like we can. Pretty funny. And it's also rotating at the same time. It's funny. Click on this, I can also attach scenery to this. Where did it go? Oh, I have it attached to that. But yeah, you can do all of it. So that's cool. What's the most useful new piece in the game? I don't know. These animated pieces are pretty crazy because you can animate scenery with them, which is pretty cool. Like, I could take this, loop, default, static, and you have a lot of different animations here. That you can do. We can do like a slow rotation, and then we can do attach scenery. We can rotate anything we want. I can rotate bushes if I wanted to. Put them on the side or on top. Want to rotate your trees? Yeah, we can do that. You're not limited to anything here. You can put animated pieces on animated pieces too. We have a singing ill. Wait, these things are animated. Most animated pieces you can't scale. That one you can. Huh. Wow. We could put fish beastie on a rotation if we wanted to. Like, it's amazing what you can do. Wish the moving piece thing was smaller. What do you mean smaller? It's already like pretty small. Since it's animated, you can't scale it, but and you can hide it too, kind of, if you wanted to. I think those pieces are brilliant, though. Car dealership turntable, pretty much, yeah. You can do it. It's possible. Why don't we check out POV of this? Oh, that's spoilers. Spoilers. Oh yeah, I need to put lights on the inside of station. Tacoma New Gen launch. I actually have not checked that out. I need to check it out. I haven't actually looked at the Tacoma yet. Yes, hello. Do you have to be right here? Great to see that the tilt coaster. I did mess with the tilt coaster a little bit yesterday. Pretty awesome. He's pretty awesome. Here comes our switch track. Ooh, red. And it blows us away. Business air launch? Yeah, the air launch is pretty cool. Oh yeah, the coaster, the POVs, the lighting, so much better in this game. Like, I'm in seat view too. I haven't even really looked at like the front bumper view. Which I'm sure is amazing. It's crazy to think that I'm only in day 2 on this as well. Alright, coasters. Let's take a look at Vector. We're gonna go ahead and you can actually sort it by manufacturer. Vector. Vekoma. What is it called? Sit down. Sit down 4-seater. I know a lot of people are saying you can't do more than 2 cars on here. So we're gonna try and test that. If that's the case, that is really weird. Hopefully that's just a glitch, because I know a lot of people would not be happy about that. Yeah, Park Beyond. But that is true, though. Like, we can't do more than 2 cars? That is interesting. Why would they do that? I know that was upsetting a lot of people, and rightfully so. Like, I don't like that. Wish the tilt coaster was the new model and not the Gravity Max. Yeah, I kind of wish they had the new model too. Sucks because I absolutely love this track type. And they also have it themed slightly for some reason too. Ugh. Yeah, that's one thing I want to do. Let's take a look at the buses too. Again, I played this game for like 12 hours or like 16 hours yesterday, and I still haven't looked at everything in depth. Just funny. Like, I was curious about the kind of looking at the buses here. They look really cool though. Like, I like them a lot. Can do a pause track up to 60 seconds. I would want to put them underground like that though, so you can't see like the track. I want it to look like I would want it to look like a actual bus. Very, very cool if you want to make like a resort though, for sure. I'm pretty hyped about those. So switch what train you can use. Not yet. That's something I do hope they add. That was something to me that was really important, is to be able to switch out the trains to different tracks. You cannot do that, but again, in Planet Coaster 1's base game, we could not do that either, so I think give it a few updates, and we'll go from there. A land barrier? Yes, as in like how far you can build out? Yes. I haven't seen any. I don't think the worlds are any smaller, bigger than Planet Coaster 1. Yeah, we can go all the way out to here. Just depending on the biome. I think depending on the biome also changes the size of your... This one's a little bit smaller because it has the water, but I feel like this is one of the smaller biomes. Because we don't have the scenario editor either. Do they fix switchback queues? I mean, you can make... speaking of, you can make switchback queues. You just can't do, like... For instance, they have to be rounded. If that makes sense. But when you connect them like this, they kind of have a cool connection. It is kind of interesting how they connect when you do like switchbacks like this. Like you can make cattle pens. We'll just do kind of like that, so. Yeah. I hope that the train thing does come back. I have faith that they will, and again, us as the ones that are playing the game, I think it's important that we definitely let Frontier hear our voice on these things in a respectable way, and just let them know, like, hey, these things, shouldn't these things be in the game? Also, get rid of the Planet Coaster logo on our queue line paths. Why do I have Planet Coaster logos on my queues? It's one thing I kind of wish they'd get rid of. But we are gonna do a cattle pin here. When did you start building this coaster? I started yesterday. Now I'm just mainly like... been doing like mostly scenery and decorating today. Been more of a decoration day. Both. Sorry. Could do this. Do like a path cover. Happens if a train enters the station backwards. So all it does is like it works, but once it gets into the station, it just resets and the train just immediately will start facing forward again. So in a sense, it kind of works, but not really. Like, it works, but it will begin, it just resets in the station. Resets itself. Pushed accidentally. Hit the right mouse button and it just disappeared. You're a genius. Only thing is, you cannot get rid of those curbs. As of right now. Which in a sense does bother me a little bit. Is it true you can't remove the curve from the Q pads? You can't remove them from any of the pads. What I understand, like, these curbs cannot be removed at all for anything. Like, for any of them. But for some reason, it hasn't bothered me as much as I thought it would. Like, that you can't turn off curbs. You can. What's interesting is you can add, like, I guess what this will do. Did it? Do the line builder, so you can, like, actually have, like, those items with it. It's pretty cool. Bench. So if I wanted to do like a Viking bench on here, you can spacing. 8. Or I'll just never do it again, I guess. I don't know. Quite interesting. I haven't used the stamp delete yet, but I feel like that could also be pretty useful overall. But yeah, pretty exciting. Lots of excitement. feel like I should probably have some sort of flat ride in here as well. Rails off for now. If I go to the edit tool, pull these technically to here, just like that, if you want to. Maybe this is a great ride with a lot of space to theme to Vikings. Zamperla Nebulous. What is it called in the game? Oops. Wild Blue. Synchronized, that's right. We should add one. Overlay it in the path too, which is very, very nice. Also put the exit and just plop it in there like that. And then you can also, yeah, I kind of want to. First Viking area will be Shadow Dragon inspired with theme Wild Blue coaster. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing like an epic universe inspired kind of park, like resort kind of, and I'm gonna have a Viking theme, so it's gonna be very inspired by the How to Train Your Dragon section. I'm so excited. Alright, what railing do we want to do? Let's do this railing. Oh, wait, I didn't have railings selected. Railings on. Actually, railings off. I think we're going to do our own custom railings on here. Let's go ahead and get a queue line started here, though. We'll turn off the fixed length. Alright, so if I did a normal path, would it just go underneath that? Now I'm curious. Let's just head to our stamp builder. Yeah, so I could fill that gap in easily like that. So if I wanted to just fill those gaps in, I could do that. Love that. You're gonna pre-order the game? Nice. Yeah, you can't remove any curbs right now. It hasn't bothered me as much as I thought it would, though. Surprisingly enough. Alright, so I know we can change, like, our... Yeah, I haven't really messed with these yet, where you can change, like, the textures. These little areas. Or all these little different textures that you can do. They have different areas that you can change them on. We can do like a gradient. Or we can completely take it off altogether if you wanted to. If you wanted to make it bare. Like, you can take all of them off. This one. Where's this top one at? I don't even see anything. So you can have a completely naked ride if you want. I always found this ride to be very satisfying to watch. They just snap to the seats, just like they always have. Don't really have any animations for any of them. Alright, so we could go in here. We can attach scenery. We're gonna change this to the Viking theme. Viking? Viking. If I did twinning, it would just put it on the other side. I see. Let's also put a shield on it. Yeah. Difference is insane so quickly. Yeah, it is. So cool, though. 'Cause now that will animate with those arms. Which is amazing. We can just go in here and keep adding stuff if we want. Have that go with that one. Yeah, hate that I'm getting tired. I say already getting tired. I'm like, it's 1 a.m. for me, so already been live for 3.5 hours. Could try and do a wood texture if we wanted to. What else do we have here? Ah, can add something to the cars as well. I feel like just a few more of those, like just having a few things have already made a huge difference to it, which is crazy. Let's see, what pieces could we add? You do windmills on them. The bottom ones don't really make sense. Wouldn't make sense because obviously they go through, but that'd be it. Oh my gosh. Man, this is so crazy. Everything that you can do with these. Hats off to the developer, whoever came up with this idea. Just hats off to them. Person that literally that came up with this. I don't want to add this. That look cool. Making sure I'm doing like the twinning and stuff like that. Add to all the cars and such. See, I kind of want to change restraint colors, possible. Probably this one. Yeah. I'm gonna go for a more brown, orangish color. Nice. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, there's so many people in here. Should probably open some of these things up first. Probably open the coaster up. Since it's not open, get actual people on it. No available staff building. You're right. But this is sandbox, so I shouldn't have to worry about that, right? Right. What's up, guys? But I still appreciate you guys being here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, being here with me on this incredible journey. Still have a lot I want to do. I know I have been building very, very slowly and all this, but super, super cool. With the Viking theme and all that fun stuff. Alright, I think I know what fencing I want to do here. Well, let's see all this in action, actually. Because these will actually rotate. It'll be pretty cool. Oh no. Oh no, what's going on with those ones? They're on the wrong thing. They must not be on the actual correct thing. That's why we test things. That was not good. Oh yeah, see, these were still on those. My bad. I didn't have them on the right thing. Oops. It was just an honest mistake. Yeah, you gotta make sure you're on the correct things before you place them down. Alright, that should be good now, though. Biblically accurate angel. I mean, there's not really anything I need to show you on, like, cattle pins. You just do it. Like, there's nothing special about them, really. You just can't do square edges. That's the thing I wanted. Like, they're very rounded. So if you want to do square edges, that's the thing you can't really do right now. So like for say Q lines, I will make an example here. If I'm doing a Q line, you literally just do this. And you just keep going back. Whoa, what is that? Like, you can just rotate them around like that. Do like a fixed length. And then it does kind of do this cool thing when you, as long as you put them right next to each other, where it kind of morphs them together with that, like that. I actually think that's kind of cool. It does kind of form them together. So like if you're making a cattle pen, it actually kind of acknowledges that this is a cattle pen and will put everything together like that. Which is kind of cool. in my opinion. It's pretty cool. I just wish we could do square edges. That's the only thing. No option for square edges. So, like, the way it is fine. I just wish there were options for, again, like, to have a square edges, like, just make it an option where you can do square edges. Hey, cat, stop fighting, please. Alright, we're gonna do some, like, queue line theming, scenery and theming. Why not? Some barrels in. Put some shields up on the wall. And why not some Viking banners? They just actually are with the they actually have kind of some actual physics with them. Making them hard to put up against a wall, kind of. Interesting. They look really good, though. Exhausted. Wish I could stay and watch longer. That's okay. I'm probably going to be heading off here in a little while anyways, because I'm kind of getting tired as well. Actually, I had to work all day today. But ain't nothing stopping me from playing more Planet Coaster 2, so... You put those banners... Oh, that's a good idea, like... That would be kind of cool. Hang them from up here. That is a neat idea. Which one do we want to use? We could use... Also scale these two if they're too big. So we could go in here. Again, we can kind of scale them too, so they're not too long. Gotta get to work. See you later. Well, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Thanks to all of you guys for being here. Hope you guys have been enjoying the Planet Coaster 2 content. We have so much more that we're going to do. We are just getting started. And then hopefully at some point I'll start my first official project. We do need to get some lights in here. Look nice. Come on, both sides here. Well, it's crazy how dark it gets in here just from having those in here. These bananas. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Gosh, I love having the scaling. Scaling for the win. He's so far off. Why? Why? I just noticed I missed a beam. You can see that is not correct. But you know what? I'm just gonna eyeball it, because even if it's not perfect, it's fine. Does Mirror Senior work on buildings? Anyway, to test on the banners. I don't think you can, no. There's no option to like twin on buildings. It's only on like coaster trains and flat rides. The cats. Anyways, this is looking pretty good. Like, I feel like it's a lot easier to make stuff look good in Planet Coaster 2. Like, I mean, I haven't done anything. Look, this bridge is insane. I haven't done anything crazy impressive, but like... But, you know. Alright. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already, be sure you like the stream. If you're enjoying it. I am. I haven't manually saved in a while. I should probably do that. Get a really good shot, though. So the save thumbnail looks really nice. Wait till it kind of crests over the lift hill over here. There we go. We get a good shot of all our guests having fun. Save Viking Paradise. It's been a while. I don't even think I've actually properly saved. But now that the autosave doesn't like lag out the game, which is beautiful, by the way, I'm so happy about that. Don't have to worry about that anymore. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Alright, I kind of want to do... maybe at least start on this fencing a little bit. I should probably be getting to bed soon, though. Oh, this is that rock fencing that I really liked. It's actually in the fence category. That's good to know. I really like this wooden fence, too. By the way. Alright, we're gonna do this alongside a wooden piece. Kind of make our own little custom wooden curb here. Oh no, it doesn't fit. But hey, I could just scale it down to exactly the size I need. It's so good. Multi-select on here. Advanced move, scale, duplicate. No. I gotta remember. I'm trying to remember what. Where on earth is multi-select? There it is. Man, I forgot you could select paths now. We're just gonna group this scenery up. That's all I wanted. That's what I wanted to do. Edit scenery group. That way I can just do this. Do this, and this. Why isn't that rotating it? Oh, I guess that is right there. It's like, why isn't that going 90 degrees? I guess it was. Nighty night. Thank you guys so much for being here, even if it is kind of late. I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Time is it for you? For me, it is 1:35 in the morning. Seems like everyone's, a lot of people are from different time zones. Actually, the time change is tonight, so just realized that we'll be gaining an hour's sleep, so I don't feel as bad for staying up late because of the time change. Not line that up as well. That one should have went to about right there. We've almost completed the loop around. So one of my biggest gripes, Planet Coaster and Planet Coaster 2, are these entrances and exits that we cannot change the style of. There's still that, in my opinion, they kind of look a little too sci-fi-y. I mean, you can cover them up, but I wish we could just have the option for, like, invisible ones. Never been a fan of those, but you know. But yeah, we've got some cool things going on here. I know I've been taking my time and everything, but this fire pieces turn off. What happened there? Lower the price of this so people might actually write it. There they go. That is the thing. There always seems to be a lot of congestion in a lot of the places. If it exceeds G-forces, I don't think they'll ride the ride. So basically, no. Yeah, I'm sure it's on their radar because, like why are there so many people just wandering? They're just wandering. Going home. Some of them are headed to the coaster, like, is kind of weird. Ah, I got too many stuff up on my... Can you... Stop getting on my desk. Over. Is it the same? I mean, I'm sure they're gonna, like, patch some stuff up, but it basically is. From what I know. As far as I know, yes. Is the game better than 1? It depends on how you look at it. Remember, this is a base game with no DLC, no updates yet. But when it comes to, like, the new mechanics and stuff, oh my gosh, they're so cool. But there's still stuff that was in Planet Coaster 1 that is not currently present in 2. But that doesn't mean it's not gonna come at some point, you know? That train looks super cool. I know I did the, attach the scenery and themed the train up. But as much fun as I'm having, guys, I am getting pretty tired. So I think what we're gonna do, we are probably gonna leave this off for now. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Again, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more Planet Coaster 2 content, because I'm going to be pumping out a lot of Planet Coaster 2 content. So, yes, Jess, I got your message. I'm ending the stream now, so... But I did do a B&M on yesterday's stream. I did a hyper coaster. But thank you guys so much for joining. I'll probably be live again tomorrow night. So keep a lookout for that. And then I'll probably be trying to post some more videos as well. So if you don't want to miss out on all that, make sure you do subscribe, because I'm going to have a lot coming out. So we've already got quite a bit so far. I mean, we did almost a 12-hour stream yesterday. Pretty crazy. So, but thank you guys so much for joining me, guys, for tonight. We'll be back very soon, so I'd love to see you guys be back again on the next stream or any of the videos. So, appreciate you guys so much for watching. Make sure you have a great day and an even cooler tomorrow, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much, guys, and goodbye for now.